there, folks. I'm Albert Einstein, born in Ulm, Germany on March 14th, 1879. I'm the guy who turned theoretical physics upside down.
What?
Back in 1905, I dropped the bombshell known as the theory of special relativity. That's when I introduced the concept of space-time and the world-famous equation E equals mc squared,
That's crazy.
changing the way we think about energy and mass. Today, I'm here with Francis Bacon,
Hello.
English philosopher, statesman, and the pioneer of the scientific method. This guy left a lasting mark on human knowledge during the Renaissance. Together, we're going to dive into some fascinating topics like our backgrounds and how our discoveries still impact people in 2023. Francis, could you share a little bit about your early days with us?
Of course, Albert. Picture this. It's 16th century London, England. I, Francis Bacon, was born on January 22nd, 1561, into a family of accomplished statesmen and scholars. My life was like a blend of politics, literature, and knowledge, all thanks to my father's ambitions and my mother's nurturing. It set the stage for a life that danced between the worlds of politics and intellectual growth. Now, Albert, what were your formative years like?
Sounds like a fun childhood, very prestigious. Picture serene Ulm, Germany
Okay.
in 1879.
Okay.
Family didn't have much money, but we had a rich Jewish heritage. My dad was all about engineering, and my mother had a passion for the piano. That mix fueled my endless curiosity and set me on a lifelong journey to unravel the mysteries of the universe.
Wow.
Yeah, okay, let's move on. Let's dive into our most scientific contributions to the world. What's your claim to fame, Francis?
Hold on to your hats, folks. My biggest contribution was championing the empirical method and the scientific process. I was all about systematic observation, experimentation, and inductive reasoning, which paved the way for the modern scientific method and the pursuit of knowledge. Albert, how about you?
Prepare to be amazed, folks. Okay, my most groundbreaking scientific discovery happened when I introduced the theory of special relativity and dropped that iconic equation E equals mc squared on the world.
What?
This work is the cornerstone of modern physics, essential for understanding the intricate relationship between energy and mass. Now, how's my work viewed, Francis?
Your work, Albert, is like a bedrock of modern physics. They teach it in high school classrooms and use it in rocket science. It's echoed everywhere in the world of knowledge.
I know, aren't I so amazing, right?
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about what drove us. What was our motivation? What was our driving factor for these earth-shattering discoveries?
Oh, of course, of course.
What was
Well,
yours?
My motivation came from a deep belief in the
Necessity. I think you mean necessity.
necessity of acquiring knowledge and solving the mysteries of our world. I champion the systematic observation, experimentation, and inductive reasoning as the path to knowledge. Albert, what fueled your quest?
My fuel, my motivation was an unrelenting desire to understand the fundamental laws governing the behavior of the universe. My curiosity was a blazing star.
Oh my gosh. I think we should pivot to our colleagues in the scientific community reacted to our work. Albert, how did they take your theory of special relativity?
Initially, fellow scientists raised their eyebrows in skepticism, like you do with all new things.
Of course.
But as they delved deeper, they realized the profound implications of my theory. It sparked a scientific revelation that reshaped the modern world of physics. How about yours, Francis?
Well, you see, my invention, the scientific method, was welcomed with open arms and is recognized as the gold standard for exploring the natural world. It ignited the flames of discovery for countless minds.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's pause for a moment and look back. What's your biggest regret regarding your work, Francis?
Oh my gosh, this is a deep question regarding my deepest regret, which is the political challenges and legal troubles that tarnished my reputation. It was a bitter chapter in an otherwise illustrious life. What about you, Albert?
My most significant regret, as I say with a solemn mind, is connected to the development of atomic weaponry.
Whoa.
I know.
Sorry.
It unleashed more devastation than I ever imagined. Now, let's shift our focus to a significant topic, the relationship between science and religion. What are your thoughts on how they can coexist?
Well, I firmly believe that science and religion can coexist harmoniously. Science enriches our understanding of the natural world, ultimately enhancing our comprehension of the divine. Albert, do you share this perspective?
I'm right there with you, Bacon. Science and religion can complement each other, contributing to our understanding of the world. And with that, our conversation comes to an end. Thank you, Francis Bacon, for sharing your insights.
Of course. Pleasure talking to you, Einstein.
It's always a pleasure. I'm looking forward to our future conversations on the lasting impact of our discoveries on the world in years to come.
This episode has been a production of the Capistrano Valley Christian Schools Podcast Network. Capistrano Valley Christian Schools is a Christian JK through 12 school in San Juan Capistrano, California. Be sure to check out, subscribe to, and leave a review of this show and the other shows on our network on your podcast player of choice. Doing so supports the school community in a multitude of ways. For more information about the CVCS Podcast Network or any of our other shows, check out cvcs.org or email podcasts@cvcs.org. On behalf of the whole network, this is Mr. Jasper saying thank you again for listening and stay tuned for more.